kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Motion from the wideout. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Kick is in the air. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Hunt is in the air. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Richmond. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a 1st down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
You know, one of the things I hated as a quarterback was the blitzes from the inside linebackers because those guys end up in your hip pocket quickly. It's really hard to step into throws when you've got inside linebackers bringing the heat.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking to fire. The screen, he can go. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now this defense could really use a stop on 3rd down as the offense has had its way. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. dead center perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. With the catch, it's Ross. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Back to pass, it's Andrew. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. A first down for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He's got an open man. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught close to the marker. It's Ross. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. From the red zone, it's Morris. Headed to the end zone. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They march 78 yards down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Baxter. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Looking to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Moore. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Looking for a man. It's Andrew. Safe completion on the screen. Crosses the 45. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Ross. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Quick strike complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Ross. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got it. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, and the defense tackles him at the 3.
And there is no question they should just keep letting this guy throw the ball. He's 5 for 5 on this drive. They've only run 5 offensive plays, and he's already got him down here by the goal line. Let him keep chucking.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Second down, they'll go to the air. Let's it fly. Into the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary and make that big play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Looking downfield on first down. The sure hands, it's Richmond. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Looking to throw on first down. He lets one fly deep. Pulls it in on the right. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Under fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And this defense gets the sack and puts him in 3rd and long. And I tell you what, this offense, they just got to stay out of those situations. Last drive, they got in it, and they had to punt. This drive, getting in it again, predictable situations are really hard to protect your quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Touchdown!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. And we're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Snagged in the middle, it's Ross. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Catch in the middle, it's Ross. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Richmond. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Andrew. Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught. talk about a breakdown in coverage. That might be the easiest catch he'll have all day.
It doesn't get much easier than that, except the hardest part about this is the walk to the sidelines, because then you have to justify what happened, and your defensive coach is going to be just a smidge upset that you left that guy wide open in the end zone for the big play.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wants to go up top on first down. That's reeled in. It's Richmond. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Looking down the middle. Got his man. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Moore. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks, it's Ross. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Morris. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Using the quick game. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Here comes the offense onto the field again. To the air, it's Andrew. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. They'll try to pop the draw. Hard running there. He's working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and 4. They'll go right back to the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They boot it away. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Get it out on the screen. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They go to the ground. Crosses the 30. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out route. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out quickly. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw again. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Looking downfield, it's Andrew. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Richmond. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. To the air on first down. Quick completion on the out. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. The pull and throw off the RPO. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Morris. And into the end zone for a touchdown. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
They'll try to add another to their And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Now they'll run the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll try to sneak it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 3rd down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Gets it out fast. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. They punt it away on 4th down. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Galloway. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To throw, it's Andrew. Got his man. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Morris. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Back to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Oh, it's picked off. Got some room to run. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And that ball's free behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Makes the grab. Makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
On to attempt the try. And they tack on the extra point. It's 35-13. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed behind the line, it's Morris. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Out of the gun, the give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Brings up second down.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up third down.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Try to tack on one more. Splits the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the air, it's Andrew. Firing to the right, complete. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds. To the air on second down. Rushes on him. Turns it loose. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Hunt is in the air on fourth down. just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. Looking for space, it's Morris. Jukes his way for more. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Spins away. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
And I'm not going to say that was a must score, but that was a must score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out at the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Looking to throw, it's Andrew. Makes the catch. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Now on first down from the 28. Wants to throw on first down. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Working that left side now. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. With the catch, it's Richmond. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the second half. Caught over the middle. It's Richmond.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Dropping back, it's Andrew. Grab near the marker, it's Moore. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. To the air on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. They're setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
So now it's second and long. Just keep slinging it. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Wants to throw. It's Andrew. Wideout trying to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They want to dance their way in on third and goal. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. They can make this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but they want to put a little distance, a little cushion to their lead. They'll go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. On the run, it's Galloway. And I think they'll mark him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't help much with the breathing room, but on the upside, they avoided the safety. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finds a hole, and he'll pick up 6 out to the 8-yard line. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. The throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Richmond. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Creates a little space. Pass escapes him, still on his feet. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to fire. Trying to get behind the defense. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Richmond. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. Punt is on its way. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looking for a man. It's Andrew. Got it in the middle. It's Richmond. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Running to Green. They finally get him stopped. This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
Here's the thing, not a great one. The offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
Got it in the middle. It's Ross. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. They boot it away on fourth down. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot it. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for room. It's Morris. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He's got it. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Second down.
Second down, he'll throw it. Got a man, it's Ross. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. They just keep firing. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds his man. It's Richmond. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Got it set up on the outside. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Was to pass. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Looking to throw, it's Andrew. Snagged out of the air.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Right down the middle. It's complete. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. Back's got it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Now it's 2nd and goal. Got it behind the line. It's Richmond. He's in for the touchdown. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give from the gun. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Pressure coming. He's going for it all. Complete in the middle. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Richmond.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Headed to the end zone. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Oh, they're after him. Wide open downfield. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the air, it's Andrew. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. From the gun, the ground game. On the move at the 30. There he goes. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. From the red zone, looking for a man. Bringing the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught in the backfield, it's Richmond. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Field goal is good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Working that wide receiver screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Looking for room. It's Morris. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Andrew. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Ross. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ross. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. The short hands. It's Galloway.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice game.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Morris. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Here's a heat. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Andrew. Makes the catch. It's Richmond. Still running at the 40. Oh, there's an alley on the left. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That pass is incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. On the ground, it's Galloway. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Going to sling it on 2nd down. He's going to throw deep right side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. It's complete to the right. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And, man, what great effort. You could tell he was fighting, scratching, breaking tackles. The problem is when you get all those second efforts and you got all those guys holding you up, slowing you down, now that football becomes vulnerable. You can punch it out. Defense punches the football out, lands on top of it. Nice momentum swing for this defense.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Ross. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. That last completion sets him up on second down. He's got him. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught. Close to the marker. It's Richmond. They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got
a late-game touchdown to put 6 on the board.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Lining up for the PAT. Smashes it through for the PAT. A 69-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.